introduction there, or the very excited journey to this little place here, you can see that I have my own workshop. So it's more of like an introduction video than anything. I hope to sort of record my progress with this workshop over, you know, what I do with it and stuff like that, and my plans for it, stuff like that. I've already done a little bit of work, so you can see I've painted the walls white, and you probably can't see, but I've sealed the floor with some concrete sealer just to reduce the amount of dust. Another thing is I've put up bike racks, keep all the bikes off the floor. And I got a couple of big workbenches, big metal things. This was my first go at building a workbench. So that's sort of not being used at the moment, or it's just got stuff on it. Here you can see my 3D printers. So at the minute I've got Ender 3 S1 Pro, which has been massively upgraded. It's got a Sonic pad, got the linear rails there and there, and then a Taurus blower system. And I'm also building a Voron Trident 350mm. You can see the progress here, obviously. So I've built the frame, done all the pulleys, installed the motors. I've just started sort of laying out the electronics, but I need to now buy a bunch of wire, to just sort of move on to the next steps of that. It's going to take me a while, so hopefully I can do some videos of that and take you along on the journey of that. Like, building the frame was a bit boring, so obviously, well, I could have done a video about it, but yeah, it's building a cube basically out of extrusion, so there you go. What else to say about this? I've put some lights in as well, as you see there, so it's LED things, just to make my work area nice and bright. This was the original light that was in here when we bought the house, but yeah, that just didn't supply enough light at all. Got big doors here, so when I moved in, the whole thing was basically sealed up. The doors wouldn't open, and on the outside, as you'll see in a minute, there are a bunch of there's about, I don't know, 6 centimeters of gravel on the floor, which blocked the door from opening. So I had to clear all that. I had to put new hinges on the doors, put some locks on, put a new Yale latch on there, and then put this sort of big sort of wood bit down there to stop any sort of draft from getting in, and to stop any water getting in and stuff like that. So I'll open that. And here it is. This is the sort of outdoor area. So this was all covered in gravel. There's a little bit left there. Now it's not. I didn't want that really, because yeah, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is a bit of an area. Not really sure what I'm going to do with it. It's a bit random. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, hopefully if you subscribe to me, you can follow along my progress with this workshop. And I hope to sort of do a lot more with it. And I know I've got these workbenches here and there, but I'd like something a bit more consistent running along the whole length of this side, just to, you know, have something more consistent. And then yeah, follow me for the Voron Trident build. I'm still obviously working on that quite a bit. And yeah, in general 3D printing as well. There's all my filament. I've got a Sunlu Filler Dryer S4 on the way, hopefully in December. I was part of the Kickstarter campaign on that. So I'll get that, and we'll review that at some point. One sort of challenge with this garage / workshop is to ensure that it's sort of weatherproof. It does get a bit cold in here. Just hopefully it doesn't get too damp, because of, you know, owning lots of filament for 3D printing. That could potentially be an issue. I bought a whole load of silica gel packs there, just as a stopgap for the minute, just to keep things protected. One thing I do plan at some point is to put some ceiling sort of board up, plasterboard, and then yeah, really turn this space into a really livable room, and potentially put some heating in. I do have at the minute a small heater there with a bit of plastic right in front of it. Move that. Yeah, the heater there, just to blow some hot air on the floor whilst I'm in here. Sort of keeps it dry. Mostly it's quite nice in here. Nice double glazed windows and blinds, which are terrible. This one's actually mounted around the wrong way, so I'm going to take that down, put a roller blind up at some point just for a bit of privacy. And then there was a blind up here, and it was held on by that single screw. So yeah, there was a bit of a bodger living here before. So I'm just having to go around and sort all those bits out. One thing this workshop does have, if you've noticed, is a lot of holes in the walls for plugs. There's one there, there's one there. I did wire in that one's wired in, and then I've got that one there as well. But yeah, when I moved in, there was cables all hanging out of the sort of off the walls there. So I've stripped it away, taken it all off. It wasn't connected to anything. But yeah, I think this room has a lot of potential. It's a lot bigger than it looks. It really is. It's a big old space. So yeah, hopefully you can subscribe to me and follow me along this journey. Thank you very much.